All right, so kind of neat. Think about it. We were just talking about scheduling, Tim and I, and we're like, yeah, this is the way we're doing it today. And I had said, well, we might not be doing it this way next week. And Tim said to me, he goes, we might not be doing it this way tomorrow. Okay, so things are always constantly changing, so we can always improve. So that's something to keep in mind. Today is our audit. Obviously, our ISO audit is here. That's why Tim and the other managers are in the management review portion of the ISO audit. And then Brenco audit is on 12/7 and 12/8. Okay, so that's next week, next Monday and Tuesday, I believe. So Brenco will be here for their audit as well. Issues and things that we got going on, or a reject that we had, BRN2 size. I know Bob was working on that yesterday. I think, Connie, you were involved in that, or no? A little bit. We were fighting the size issues on that part. I think we thought the parts were small the whole time. Well, the parts got to the customer and they're big. So we're going to have to figure out what's going on there. That may be a hot thing. That's why, Pat, we said if we can take a look at that hot runner valve gate and see what we got going on there. Tooling and maintenance issues that Tim had down was SYS 164 and build 37. I know you said you're almost done with build 37. We need to look at SYS 164. Issues and concerns. INS 22 needs to run behind INS 29. Ken, do you know if they're done with INS 29? Okay. We just need to just double check that, make sure, and then INS 22 can go in there. Robin, I know Pat was talking to you about getting the packaging, and we need to talk to Keith to make sure we get the packaging for InSinkErator from the other plant. We're late on parts because we don't have packaging. BRN5 is hot and AR15 is hot. That's stuff that Tim had on his list. Things that I got on my list. Red 20G, we need to get that robot fixed so we can get that up and running so we can go to build 37 in there. Needing a Honeywell 1 running and Bosch 147 running as well. And white, 21B needs to get restarted. 21E, we need to rehang that one ready. 29B needs to get up and running. And 22C, as soon as we get the packaging, we need to get that started and up and running. There's going to be some changes that are going to come along throughout the day. We got some customer orders that need to get swapped out and changed over. So there'll be a couple of things that need to take place. For maintenance, 21B, we need to get that screw pulled and back up and running. 21E, we need the barrel align. 31C, we're having issues with the robot. On my list for tooling, Pat, I had 164, SYS 134, SYS 167, and FS17. Okay. All right. Obviously, computer's still taking a little bit to update here, so we'll go through the sales numbers. Sales as of today, he didn't update the spreadsheet, so it's $2,460,306. We obviously have no days left, and we're 7% behind budget, so not real good as far as the sales numbers. I'll have to double check with Tim and see if those are the scrap presses. If not, I know Frank's going to be in the meeting anyway, so if Frank and Pat, maybe we just look at the sheets real quick and see who we need, okay? Little miscommunication between Tim and I this morning to make sure I got everything taken care of for him. So pictures, Mario, you have pictures today, right?
Yep.
And I wrote it down here, hang on. Sandra, you have pictures tomorrow.